Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another General Collective reading. I'm Kim, and this is Kimmy's Collective. My readings are timeless, so whenever you see this is precisely the perfect time for you to see it. So, with all that being said, let's get started. I'm going to find out, as usual, what Spirit has to say to you, what the Spirit want you to know. Well, first thing out is focus. That's on the bottom of the deck. I've already pre-shuffled, so all the cards have been shuffled. I've meditated over the cards, and after doing that, this is the bottom of the deck energy, and that's focus. There's a lot of amethyst crystals in this picture. That's this, and it's utilized for focus. It helps with your intuition. So maybe this little general energy here is letting us know that something needs to get possibly a little more focus, because that was a whole cave full of the crystals that help you to focus and help you to get into your intuition. So that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's see what else we get. Okay, that was one. Stillness. Well, when you focus, you have to be still. You have to stop and think. So it's a nice, calm lake. The water's barely moving. It's a nice, hazy kind of day. It doesn't look like anyone is doing much of anything. With the sleepy, what is it? Weeping willows, not sleepy willows. The weeping willows. It looks like a scene from, like down south, like in Georgia or something like that. All right. Let's see what else we get here. Love. So there's a need to focus. There's some stillness. Someone needs to be still. With compassion, love and compassion. So it's some kind of, I would say, not necessarily a romantic, but I do believe some emotions are involved in these energies that are coming through. Bottom of the deck is activation, wind activation. Something needs to be activated with love and compassion, a bit of stillness, focus. Maybe in some relationship, someone doesn't feel like they are getting the emotional compassion from a counterpart, possibly. Something needs to be activated. Maybe something has been still for long enough. Something has not been in motion. Something's been quiet, maybe even a little stagnant. There's a need for activation. Something needs to be activated. Some compassion, some love. Maybe somebody's jonesing. Maybe someone's love life hasn't been where it used to be. Maybe someone is so busy that they're maybe forgetting. They're forgetting what's necessary. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's coming in. I'm just going to spit it out. Oh, something flipped. Reflection. So there's some reflecting. So maybe someone is focusing on a situation that they're reflecting on. I love this ring light, but I can't stand that glare. But anyway, there is something. I think someone is maybe forgetful, not showing compassion, is bringing something to a standstill. There's something that needs some activation, or some activation in some form is required. We've got this reflection. And you look at that, that's like, that's, the water is frozen. So something is definitely at a standstill, and some compassion is required. We have the dragonfly, emergence. There's a need for something to come back. And with emergence showing here, maybe something is, someone reflected on something that had gone stagnant, and now maybe they're in line to show a little compassion. So that is the bottom of the deck there. Let's see what else we get here. This is, oh, and I didn't call the deck. I promised that myself I was going to do it. The first cards are from Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer. It's an oracle deck. And this deck I'm about to use now is Intuit Tarot. The author and the artist is Kimberly Aria. I love this. I just recently got them, but they're beautiful. But anyway, bottom of this deck is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the mother, the loving mother, the nurturer. She's emotionally connected, which is, you know, kind of opposite of this stillness. She's got deep feelings. She's intuitive. There's a lot of water in the lake, the stillness of it. So maybe someone is reflecting. All right, I said I was going to get some more. Let's see what we can get from love. Love with the compassion showing. What does Spirit want us to know about love and compassion? Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Okay, I have 2 of coins. So that's becoming balance. So maybe where this love is concerned, there is some balance coming in. I don't think this is the proper, I think it came out like this, with love in the center. I do believe that, but I pulled this for that, so we're going to keep working with the love. For whatever reason, we're going with the center card first. 7 of Swords, 2 of Coins, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that's sneaky behavior. Not being fair, a little cheating, because I say that, I go with that definition because of the 2 of Coins. And 2 of Pentacles, they are always trying to regain their balance. They're trying to juggle, trying to, you know, like spin several plates in the air at the same time. So there's some regarding this love card, this compassion. There apparently feels like some stillness, because there's possibility that, you know, by this person doing this balancing act, this back and forth, they're not spending enough time in one spot to, you know, fulfill whatever kind of like emotional contract they're juggling. And there's a need, you know, from the beginning card, there's a need for that focus, for anything new to emerge. Okay, now we're getting the 10 of Cups. So this can be, I don't think that this, whoever is needing to be a little bit more compassionate, kind of either become more balanced or let go of some things. This person, it seems like they feel like this relationship is, their Ten of Cups. It's their emotional fulfillment. This is where stability can be found. But you go from two of Pentacles, which is like being imbalanced. It's like, a feat to maintain, to the Ten of Cups, where everything is harmonious. Things are stable, emotionally stable. So maybe this is what we're moving into. And we've got, this is like a timing card. Summer solstice. So this says, Pinnacle of success. This could be a few weeks. You have to let go of control, celebrate life, have fun. And they're saying that, this something could give in the summertime. And then we have the Chariot, which is moving forward, showing strength of will. This could be a card of travel. Someone could be traveling to see you. And there's the King of Cups, who is someone who is emotional, does not show their emotions. They keep their emotions in check. They're in emotional mastery. But they do have a loving heart. But they don't give it up easily. They don't give it up easily. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. There's a bit of confusion. So I think whoever's trying to come into balance with love, with the idea of love, being in love, I want to say that they're confused as to how to go about it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So it's like there is love here, but whoever this person is, be it you, be it the person on your mind, they have a lot going on. They may already even be in a relationship that was supposed to be fulfilling, but that left something else in the stillness. But it's being reflected on now. Even though this is an icy tundra, you can tell that the lake is frozen. The thing is that you can see some of the water, and the ice is melting. So with reflection, maybe someone is getting past the Seven of Cups, which is the confusion. Or maybe they're reflecting. Maybe they're someone that, or you, is someone that has many choices, many options. When you can't make up your mind, which could bring in the Two of Coins here as well, as far as the balancing act. So some of you could have someone that is maybe in many situations, and some of you could be dealing with someone, or like I said, it could be you, that just has a lot on your plate. And in the summertime will probably be a better time where you can move forward, where you can take action, take control of the situation, and, be in mastery of your emotions, be in charge. And we got the Strength underneath that. Yeah. All right, so let's go and get some information on the lake. What is up with the stillness? It seems like there is love in this situation. That's too many. There is love in this situation, but someone has got other things going on. And with this Ten of Cups, it can be a beautiful situation, but someone has to, figure out where it is they're going. Okay, with the lake, we have the moon. And the moon is, the unknown. It is what goes on. It's stillness, just like this one. It's still. There's the waters there with the moon shining. It runs deep. It could be a lot of secrets. That could be another way to look at this stillness. Maybe someone is being still because they are aware that someone else is busy or is busy with other folk. Either way, there's some things that aren't coming out, that aren't surface level. Things are going to be emerging. They're going to be emerging. And that's causing anxiety. Someone doesn't know what's going on, what to do, what moves they should make. Yeah. They're reflecting with the Hanged Man, reflecting on what they should be doing. I said it before in another reading, should I go, should I stay? Their intuition is blocked. And the first card that at the bottom of the deck was the Focus. And it had the cave full of the amethyst, which is all your intuition. And with this moon, that can also mean that your intuition is blocked. It's bringing on fears because you don't know, or you're not trusting your intuition. And if you don't trust your intuition, you've got nothing to go on except what other people think. And I don't think that that's always what's good for you, especially if it doesn't feel right. All right, so let's see what else we get for this stillness, this kind of stagnant energy that's causing anxiety. All right. We get the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is communication, and it's swift progress. So I'm kind of thinking with this love, compassion, and someone's going to become balanced. Because with the Chariot here, that is a card of success. It could be that things are still, this is a card of traveling as well. So you've got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, both fast-moving cards of traveling. Maybe things became still between the two of you because maybe someone lives at a distance. And, it was easy to get caught up in what's going on where you are in your world, in your Ten of Cups, where you feel emotionally safe and stable. But there's a reflection on something. Maybe this person is coming into emotional mastery with the King of Cups. And maybe all the balancing acts that they've been performing, maybe that's not like doing it anymore. Maybe they are looking for something more harmonious, more blissful, something stable. All right. Let's see, what else do we have under stillness? So for the stillness, it looks like you're going to go from like silence and not knowing to things moving forward. Communication. Things coming into some type of an alignment. All right, what else did we get here? High Priestess. That's that intuition. The High Priestess is all about using the intuition. So intuition is very important here in this spread. It's almost like if you know, you know. There's a lot of thinking going on regarding this situation. The Knight of Cups, following your heart. That's at the bottom of the deck. There are things that you know. You feel like your intuition is blocked, or maybe it had been blocked, and with the focus that you're now giving to possibly yourself. So I think when you focus on you, everything that you ever hoped and dreamed for begins to manifest. You raise your levels. If you stay stuck in the stillness, in the You know, the slow moving, quiet, kind of, you know, stagnant energy. That's where you'll end up. That's where you'll stay. I thought something flipped, it did. And the Knight of Swords. You go from that stagnant energy into that fast moving energy. Clarity. You know? Seize the day is what it says. I mean, you're going for it. So this is another card of fast moving. It's almost like a realization has happened. You know, coming from the dark into the light and moving forward. Trusting your intuition and knowing exactly what it is. Having clarity, knowing exactly what it is that you want, where you want to go get it, and going for it. The King of Swords. Clarity, total clarity. And he's going to do it right. King of Swords does it right. He knows right from wrong. Okay. So it's kind of making sense why Spirit wanted me to hit love before the lake and the stillness and the stagnation. I think it's to let me know what's going on and what can happen. But there's some reflection that has to be done. But we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, there may be some distance between you and whoever it is. Ace of Coins, new grounded beginning. Could be a new financial beginning. Good things coming in. So each one kind of wraps up with the King of Swords in the stillness. It's getting clarity from the stillness. You know, kicking back by the lake, getting into your intuition, listening to your intuition, paying attention to the information that comes up, gaining clarity, becoming a king as far as what's going on. You become rational in the situation. It's mastery. Mind over matter with the King of Swords, and emotional mastery with the King of Cups. So whatever's going on, some mastery is happening. Someone's going to be well in control and fully in charge of what it is they're coming in for, what it is they want to do. So the stillness, I think, through this reflection, a couple things have flipped. Through this reflection, comes the clarity. There's a Page of Swords. Someone's learned lessons. Someone's been watching. They've been taking notes. And that comes out with the reflection card. So someone's been learning. Maybe learning about themselves. You know, understanding more about maybe this other person. Understanding them more, because we did see the what's his name, upside down guy, getting a different take on things. You know who I'm talking about. I hate when that I can't believe it. You reflected and you now see the Hanged Man. You now see a different perspective. You've learned some things. You know, you've added to your mentality. You understand even more. So I think this might have been something that maybe in the past you were ice cold to. You didn't want to reflect on it. You had XYZ, and that was all that mattered. And something was left to pretty much stagnate. Either this is you or the person on your mind, or person or situation. And this other card that flipped over is the Lovers. You know, and that kind of goes here with the compassion. There's more love. There's more partnership. So it's a partnership that's being reflected on. It's about union, relationships, coming into alignment with someone else, not being unbalanced. You know, becoming ready, melting the ice, becoming ready to move into a romance. Four of Swords, resting and healing. There was something that needed to like heal. You know, there was something that needed to be done with. Something that needed to rest. Maybe all of that happened during the stillness. And moving forward. Let's see what else we get for the reflection, the winter solstice. What other messages do we have? So it looks like something is going to kick in. You know, looks like somebody was waiting on something, and now they are manifesting what they want. Maybe even, oh, there's something else that flipped over. Two of Cups. We're getting all of the partnership type cards. You know, this could be a soulmate connection. I mean, could be, I mean, I don't really like to throw it around, but it could be like a twin flame. I don't have any, I don't know if there's a twin flame card in this deck. This is a new deck. But someone is manifesting a relationship to come out of the darkness. That's first and foremost, and it's happening. Queen of Cups again. Something is happening, something is coming. The feelings are mutual in this, you know, or maybe this reflection, maybe someone is reflecting on this still situation and have, you know, done a little pivot, and they're looking at maybe a new partnership. But I'm really feeling with this emotional balance, someone is recognizing where things went kind of like, yeah, there's definite recognition where things went kind of loopy. Someone paid attention to their intuition. Maybe they paid attention to their intuition and just moved forward. And that might have been what ignited this new love and compassion, you know, sending someone off into a reflection mode and actually thinking about what it is they have with someone. Reverse the roles as you see fit. Take what fits and leave the rest. But this can go in so many different ways. Knight of Coins. Someone's going to take their time, though. And here's another full moon. This one says illuminated subconscious. The timing is 1 month or next full moon. I think we've got a full moon coming up. Is it next week? Something's coming to a climax. It's a cycle completion. Something is about to move on. So I'm thinking that the stillness, what wasn't moving with this Eight of Wands and the Chariot, something is moving. But it looks like someone has learned. Someone has learned. I should say someone has learned what, and is learning to communicate it. And it's going to take time. I think there was obviously something here in the first place for it to go still. There had to have been some activity for it to go still. And then looks like confusion. And someone started trusting in themselves. And they themselves moved forward in their own clarity. Yeah, and I think this kind of triggered something. Maybe it triggered something in the person that is moving forward to regain balance in their own emotional world. Okay, let's. I want another message on this reflection. This can go in too many ways for me. I want to see some more. Give me some more on this reflection. What's being reflected upon? What is this possible outcome? But someone gained clarity, and that is obviously something that is important. And they see where they're going. 8 of Cups. They see where they're going. 8 of Cups is moving away from things that don't serve. Releasing emotions that don't serve you. You know, letting go. Walking away. Moving forward. Because someone was not fulfilled. So now this is looking like someone reflected on all of this, what's been going on with the stillness. They've become clear. They have moved forward. They're listening to their intuition, and they have gained clarity, mental clarity. They are not, oh, that sounds like my sister. Hey, Judy. Yeah, someone gained clarity. In the stillness, someone gave someone else just enough time to reemerge into something that is way better than where they were. They have been busy nurturing themselves, and they are ending cycles, and blessings are coming. And here's that activation again. So I think that's they are reactivated. They are emerging. This could be you. If it's you, it's you. Don't try to make it fit someone else. This could go, you know, I'm getting a little bit of a following. So some of these messages can be for some of you, and then I'm getting other scenarios too. So it could be for someone else. It's a general collective. So I'm pulling in the energies that I'm pulling in. It's not a personal reading. So I'm getting like 2 scenarios where the first scenario is there had been a stillness. There had been a lot of questioning, a lot of maybe secrets. Someone wasn't trusting in their own intuition, and they didn't know how to move forward, but eventually gained clarity. This one it's compassion, it's love, it's the heart, and it looks like it was being juggled. Or someone was way too busy to be able to prioritize their life. So one thing took precedence over the other. But I think in doing that, that left someone in the dark without knowing and thinking that, you know, possibly a whole lot of other things are going on that aren't going on. But they were pretty much left in the dark. They were left in the dark to their own mind. And I know for me, that can be dangerous. Don't leave me to think and dream up what's possibly going on, because you'll be doing some stuff. Absolutely. But yeah, someone has become emotionally balanced. They've become stable with this time that's been spent. And, you know, possibly giving up on the storybook. And this reflection, doing the work, seeing this connection. And we have moving away. 2 of Cups, moving away from this situation. Upon reflection, is someone moving away? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse at that. I'm getting so many messages with this Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm thinking the lessons that have been learned in this situation is that someone is very unpredictable. Someone is very unreliable. and there's been a decision to move past it, to move away from it, because too much time had been taken, maybe even before this emotional balance ever kicked in. Or this emotional balance kicked in because it took so long. And although there is still love and compassion maybe for this person, it is definitely time to move on, because it's time for you to emerge and nurture yourself in the way that you deserve. This Knight of Wands, the Playboy, that's in reverse. That kind of kicks it up to a whole different type of energy. Whereas Knight of Wands upright, you know, sure, it's Playboy energy, but it's that go get it energy, you know, as well, I should say. I mean, sure, this is a Playboy. He's a charmer and, you know, sexy, the whole nine. But in the reverse, it's like they take unnecessary chances. And I think someone, upon reflection, had to stop and think, is this really going to be worth it for me? Do I want the rest of that ice to melt? Do I really want what's been buried deep? You know, all those secrets, is that what I want? So it's been some reflection going on. There's been some reflection. And I think someone is maybe thinking, maybe this is not worth that chance. Maybe it's not worth that chance. Let's get some clarification. I just want to make sure I'm getting the message. This deck is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. So this is another new deck, courtesy of my daughter. Bottom of this one is the Knight of Emotions, which is the Knight of Cups. Which, you know, another knight. Knight of Cups, you know, can be a playboy or someone that comes in and, you know, sells you a big old bag of stuff that you think is going to be, you know, good. And a lot of cases it is. But, you know, popping up in this read, unless this is someone new coming in. Okay, we got a few messages here. So we have the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. That's a very attractive energy. So this person could be very attractive, which might be causing the reflection. And maybe this person is walking away from, you know, the stuff that was throwing this situation into stillness. Maybe they realize they cannot do that balancing act, and that's what they're walking away. And maybe they are walking to you. But this Queen of Wands is a very attractive energy. She's beautiful. She attracts things. It's almost like whatever she sets her eyes on, it kind of like comes to her. The next message is the Hermit. So that's going within. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's a single energy. This is someone who has everything they already need, and they're living the kind of life that they want. And then we have Justice. This could be karmic justice being served. And with Five of Cups at the bottom. Five of Cups is regret. So justice may be being served on someone that, Knight of Emotion, Knight of Cups again, that wasn't like, they weren't doing all they could. I mean, they were doing all they could, but it wasn't balanced. And maybe now, if the time was so long till someone is walking away, maybe that could be like the justice, or at least, you know, things coming into balance. This someone recognizing that they were out of balance, you know, and recognizing what went wrong. That could be the justice. But definitely things will be coming back into balance. They regret it. Something might be too late is kind of what I'm getting. Maybe someone is doing fine on their own, in their own space, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and they're living their justice. Things are going well for them now. Things are balanced. There is some regret. But I'm getting that's okay. Wow, I'm really going long. 41 minutes. Okay. So I hope that you get some messages from this, or something resonates for you. I pulled this deck, Mystical Wisdom, for the guidance. I don't see who the author is or who the maker is, but it's a beautiful deck. I love it. U.S. Game System. Okay. So I'm going to get a bit of guidance. Bottom of the deck on this is leadership. Set your goals. So set your goals. Start going towards what it is that you need to be going towards. Whichever way this situation is going, it bottoms out to someone took a long time. Gave someone a lot of time to reflect on a situation. There was love involved, but I think somebody decided to have more compassion for themselves, possibly. If you don't have the time, you don't have the time. But the ice is melting on the stagnation here. There's like no more sitting still, being frozen. I think there's a thaw out, and relationships are starting to happen here with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Things are defrosting. Things are thawing out. Lessons have been learned. And now someone is manifesting new, better. And they're walking away from things that don't serve. So like I said, it could be somebody walking away from this busy, hectic life. Maybe after reflecting, they see you now, or maybe you see them. Or someone just took too long and the first person said, okay, adios, gotta go. See you later. So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see what the guidance is on here. Let's see what the guidance is, Spirit. What guidance do you have for the collective? Oh, you popped, it didn't come out. There we go. Memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. So you probably had a lot of good memories with this person, a lot of good times. Hard to walk away. Maybe that's why you had so much time to reflect. And with all of these, Two of Cups and the Lovers, I think it was probably a mutual thing. I think maybe someone just got lost in what it was that they were doing. And it can happen to just forget about somebody, or face your fears. Release the power of fear. So whatever fears you had as far as making the move, moving on, you're confronting your fears. You're confronting them. That way next time same situation shows up, you can get out ahead of it. It's not as scary. If you know that clown from It is in that sewer, or maybe you're not going to go over to the sewer. I'm not. A confrontation, it popped out. So yeah, there's some things you have to confront. Blaze your own trail. Be original in your thinking and how you move. This person probably thought that you would always be there, still sitting there in the stillness. You know, still there waiting, not going anyplace, not moving. I think that will about do it. I don't have, let's see what you need to surrender. Surrenders are always good. This will take 2 seconds, I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. Just in case there's any other blockages, what does the collective need to surrender? 2 and 3. Did I knock the energies? Don't think so. All right. What does the collective need to surrender? Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So it's time for you now. It's all on you. You doing for you. You're coming out of the stillness, having compassion for yourself. You're mastering this situation, and you're deciding to move on. Or someone is moving on from things that held them back, kept them in the stillness. And they're moving forward. So, okay, that's what I have for you today. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped you. If you liked it, give a like, subscribe, and share. You don't have to share it, but like and subscribe is always good. All right, with all that being said, thank you for joining me again, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Take care.